Welcome everyone to 10 Minutes Math. This is Statistics S1, October 2019, Edexcel WST 0101. Let us start the first question. Jeremiah is investigating the relationship between the annual heating bill H dollars and the total floor area F square meters of buildings. A random sample of 8 buildings is taken and the data for each building are coded using x equal to f minus 3,500 divided by 80 and y is equal to h minus 4,500 divided by 80. The results for the coded data are summarized below. Summation of x is equal to 5, summation of y is equal to 0, summation of xy is equal to 1,818, and sxy is equal to 1,754. Calculate xy. From the formula sheet, sxy is equal to summation of xy minus summation of x multiplied by summation of y divided by n. So xy is equal to, now this summation 1818 minus 5 multiplied by 0 divided by 8, so the answer is 1818. Find the equation of regression line of h on f in the form of h equal to a plus bf. So this is the equation from y and x. So we need to find b. So b is equal to sxy is 1818 divided by sxs which is 1754. So b is equal to, let us bring our calculator, 1818 divided by 1754 is equal to 1.0365. Okay, now for a is equal to y bar minus b x bar. So y bar is equal to summation of y divided by n minus 1.0365 multiplied by summation of x divided by n. So this is 0. The summation of y is equal to 0. So a is equal to minus 1.0365 multiplied by summation of x is equal to 5 and the n equal to 8. So multiplied by 5 divided by 8. So it's equal to, by 5 divided by 8, 0.678. So minus 0.64748. So this is the answer again, 0.6478. Okay, so y equal to, again it's a, so minus 0.6 minus 0.6478 plus 1.0365x. So now we know that y is equal to h minus 4,500 divided by 80 is equal to minus 0.6478 minus 1.0365 multiplied by x is f minus 3,500 divided by 8. Let us multiply by 80, so h minus 4500 is equal to, let us multiply this number with 80, so by 80, $51.824, so minus 51.824 minus 1.0365 plus 1.0365 multiplied by f minus 3,500 multiplied by 1.0365. So now h is equal to, let us start to find the h. So this answer multiplied by minus 1 plus 4,500 minus 3,500 multiplied by 1.0365. So it's 120.43. So 820.43 plus 1.0365 f. So we can write now h is equal to 820 plus 1.04 f. And this is the equation that he needs. Let us go ahead to another question. Given an interpretation of, first, the value of b in your regression line, the value of a in your regression line. Where is a and b in the regression line? This is a and this is b. So this is part C. This is the bill, the heat bill with dollars, and this is area. So increase area, which is F, by 1 meter squared means increase heating bill by $1.04. This is I. Then for F equal to 0. So means no area. The heat bill is equal to $820, and it's not make sense, but this is the minimum charge for the heating bill for any area. Okay, let us go ahead to another part. Now estimate the annual heating bill for building with a total floor area of 4,600 square meters. So according to the equation, which is this one, H will equal to 820 plus 1.04 multiplied by 4,600 meters square. So H is equal to 820 plus 1.04 multiplied by 4,600, $5,604. The histogram shows a time taken in seconds by each of 260 people to complete a puzzle. Now use the histogram to complete the frequency table for the time taken to complete the puzzle. So let us start. Here the width, now 30 minus 15, which is equal to 15, and here 45 minus 30, 15, and 55 minus 45, 10, here 5, here 15, here 15. So now FD, let's assume this one x1 and this is x2. So 20 divided by 15, and here 145 divided by 15, and here x1 divided by 10, and here x2 divided by 5, and here 10 divided by 15, and here 5 divided by 15. Now we know that this is part A. FD1 divided by FD2 is equal to H1 divided by H2. So it's equal to FD1, which is the missing, which is x1 divided by 10, x1 divided by 10, and FD2, we will take the first one here, which is 20 divided by 15, which is or divided by 3, 20 divided by 15 divided by 5 equal to 4 divided by 5 equal to 3. Okay, this will equal to the first height divided by the second one. The second one here, which is this one, 0.8. I will assume this is 1, 2, and so on. So this is equal to 0.8. So H2 here is 0.8 from the figure. H1 is 45 to 45 to 55. So from 45 to 55, which is this one. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 30, 3.9. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 4 with 0.1, so 3.9. So 3.9. So now x1 divided by 10 is equal to 3.9 divided by 0.8 multiplied by 4 over 3. So x1 is equal to 3.9 divided by 0.8 multiplied by 4 over 3 multiplied by 10. So it's equal to, let us find this value. So we have 3.9 divided with 0.8 multiplied by 4 divided by 3 multiplied by 10. So 65. 65. So here in the table, this value here, x1 is equal to 65. Okay. Now we need in the same process x2. So let us find x2. So again, FD1 divided by FD2 is equal to H1 divided by H2. So from here, x2 divided by 5, x2 divided by 5, x2 divided by 5. We will take the, again here, 4 divided by 3. 4 divided by 3 is equal to, here we know it's 0.8. Let us find the second one. From 55 to 60. From 55 to 60, which is this one. So it's 1, 2, and then 1, 2, so 1.8. So divided by here 1.8, the height from the graph. So x2 is equal to 1.8 divided by 0.8 multiplied by 4 divided by 3 multiplied by 5. So let us bring our calculator. Here 5 and here 1.8. 1.8. so it's equal to 15. So x2, which is here, x2 is equal to 15. Okay, let us go ahead to another one. Given that summation of ft is equal to this one and summation of ft squared is equal to this one, find the estimate for the main time taken to complete the puzzle. So he need the main. So this is part B, I. So main is equal to summation of ft divided by summation of f. So it's equal to 11087.5 divided by 260. So 11087.5 divided by 260 is equal to 42.664. So the main 42.644. So main is equal to 42.6. And this is the answer of this part. Let us go ahead to another one. The standard deviation of the time taken to complete the puzzle. So standard deviation SD is equal to square root of sigma ft squared divided by sigma f minus main, which is sigma ft divided by sigma f squared. So it's equal to square root of 505,718.75 divided by 260 minus 11087.5 divided by 260 squared. So it's equal to, so square root of 505,718.75 divided by 260 minus 11087.5 divided by 260 square. So 11.249, 11.249, so it's equal to 11.25. Okay, this is our standard deviation. Let us go ahead to another question. Now use linear interpolation to estimate the median time taken to complete the puzzle. Median is at 260 divided by 2, so at 135, and here 15, so 130, here 120, here total 165, so the 130 will be here. So if I like to start to draw my triangle, now let us draw the triangle. So I have here 20, which is here, and here 165, which is 145 plus 20. So at 20, the maximum time take, which is 30. At 145, the maximum time takes is 45. So here 45. The value that I need is at 130. Where is 130? 130 is something between. So I know that this is the value of the 130. So I need this value. So I need this x. So for us, x is divided by, for this triangle, x is divided by this value. This value is equal to 45 minus 30. So x divided by 45 minus 30 was equal to this value here, which is 130 minus 20 divided by the whole value here, which is 165 minus 20. So median is equal to 30 plus x. So it's equal to 30 plus 15 multiplied by 130 minus 20 divided by 145. So median is equal to, let us find these values, 30 plus 15 multiplied by 1110 divided by 145. So it's equal to 41.379. 41.379. So it's equal to approximate 41.4. So 41.4. So median is equal to 41.4. And this is the answer of this question. Let us go ahead to another one. Describe scans of this data given reason for your answer. So let us start to solve this part. This is part D. We have mean and median. The mean is 42.6 and the median is 41.4. So the mean is bigger than the median, so positive. Okay, let us go ahead to the last part of this question. Now, so 3 of the 260 people are chosen at random. Estimate the probability that all of are less than 36 seconds. To find the probability, so this is part E, number of people less than 36. So let us now draw again the table. Let us draw the triangle from the table. So at time 30, number of the people is 20. At time 45, number of the people, the total number of the people here is 165, which is 20 plus 145. So I need what? I need the times 36. So this times 36 now, I need what? I need again this x. So x divided by 165 minus 20 equal to x divided by this part, which is 165 minus 20, is equal to 36 minus 30 divided by 45 minus 30. So number of the people is equal to 20 plus x. So 20 plus 36 minus 36 divided by 15 multiplied by 145. So it's equal to, let us find this value, 20 plus 6 divided by 15 multiplied by 145, 78. So this is the number of the people has time less than 36. Okay? So now probability B less than 36 is equal to 78 divided by 260. The total number of the people divided by has time less than 36 divided by the total. So 78 divided by 260 is equal to 0.3. 3 divided by 10, which is 0.3. Now, what is the probability of all? Probability all less than 36 is equal to 1 from all, and then multiply by 1 from the remaining, multiply by 1 from the remaining. So this probability is equal to 78 multiplied by 77 multiplied by 76 divided by, so 0.026. 0.026, and this is the answer of this question. Let us go ahead to another one. The distance that Jenny throws javelin is normally distributed with mean 42 meter and standard deviation 5 meter. Find the probability that distance Jenny throws the javelin is less than 40 meter. So this is direct question. This is part A. Now mean equal to 42 meter and standard deviation is equal to 5 meter. We need the probability of x less than 40, which is equal to probability z less than 40 minus 42 divided by 5. So it's equal to the probability of z less than, let us find this value. So now 40 minus 42 divided by 5. So z less than minus 0.4. We know that this probability is equal to 1 minus 0.6554. So it's equal to, let us find this value, 1 minus 0.6554, so it's equal to 0.33446, which is equal to 0.345. And this is the answer of this part of the question. Let us go ahead to another one. Jenny enters a javelin competition. To qualify for the final, she has 3 attempts. So she needs to throw 3 times. To throw the javelin to a distance more than 40. Once she has qualified, she does not use any of her remaining attempts. Okay? So, given that Jenny qualified for the final and that the throws of the javelin are independent, so she already qualified now. Find the probability that she qualified for the final on her third throw, so in the third one only, with a distance greater than 45. So with a distance greater than 45. So let us start to solve this part. And the distance she needs, D, is bigger than 40 meters. So now probability of x is bigger than 40 is equal to 1 minus the probability of x less than 40. We find this probability up here. probability of x less than 40. So it's equal to 1 minus 0.3446. Now the probability of qualified in the 3 attempt is equal to 1 minus 0.3446 over 3. This is the probability she failed in all. 1 minus the probability she failed in all is give us that she is qualified in all. So this part is equal to Q, which is equal to 1 minus 0.3446 power 3. So Q is equal to, let us find this value, 1 minus 0.3446 power 3 is equal to 0.9590. 0.9590. Now the probability of one of them is bigger than, the probability of x is bigger than 45 is equal to, again, the probability of z bigger than 45 minus 42 divided by 5. So it's equal to probability of z is bigger than 45 minus 42 divided by 5. So probability of 0.6 bigger than 0.6, 0.7257, which is this value. So it's equal to 1 minus 0.7257. So 0.2743, 0.2743. This is the probability of bigger than 45. Now I need the probability of x bigger than 45 from all. So it's equal to 0.3446 square by 0.2743 divided by 0.959. So 0.3397, 0.0397, which is equal to 0.034. And this is the answer of this part. Let us go ahead to another question. A random sample of 10 boys A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and J is taken from junior athletics club. Each boy selected is asked to run a 100-meter race and a 200-meter race. The time taken in X seconds by each boy to run the 100-meter race, so at X time for 100, is recorded, and the time taken in Y second by each boy to run the 200-meter race. So at Y is the 200 time for 200 meters. The results are plotted on the scatter diagram below. So this is our scatter, this is medium. So state without calculation which of the three values below most likely to be the value of the product moment correlation coefficient for the data in the scatter diagram. Of course, the value here, because this is again, it's moderate relationship. So 0.72 here is the value for the moderate relationship. In the sample of 10 boys, one is a junior champion 100-meter runs and one is a junior champion 200-meter run. Write down the boy who is most likely to be the 100-meter junior champion. So which one has run 100 meter with less time? What is the time for 100? This is X. x value, so the minimum x value is C. So here the boy is C. Now, the data for the two junior champions are removed, and so we remove 2 from the data, and the remaining data is summarized below: sigma x squared, sigma x, SYY, and SXY. Calculate the value of product moment correlation coefficient for the remaining data. We need R. So R is equal to SXY, it's given. SYY, it's given. SXS is not given. So SXX is equal to this equation. Let us start to find this value. SXX, summation of xi squared, which is 3 or 5.26 minus summation of x squared, so 164.4 squared, divided by n. Now n is equal to, we remove n is equal to 10 minus 2, because we remove 2 of the student or champion, so divided by 8. So SXX is equal to, let us find this value. So 3445.26 minus 164.4 squared divided by 8. So it's equal to 66.84. 66.84. Now R equal to, according to the equation, 60.84, 60 divided by square root of 66.84 multiplied by 67.52. So R is equal to 60.85 divided by square root of 66.84 multiplied by 67.52. So 0.90 558. So it's equal to 0.906. This is the answer of R. Let us go ahead. Comment in context on the value of the product moment correlation coefficient that you obtained in part I. The faster boys are in 100 meters. Okay, let us go ahead to another question. A housing estate consists of 320 houses. The house on the estate is selected random. D denotes the event the house has a driveway. X is no cars per householder. Y is exactly 1 car per household. Z exactly 2 cars per household. The Venn diagram shows the number of households in each region for D, X, and Y, and Z. Now, find probability of D intersected with X dash, and the probability of D dash union Z dash. So let us start to solve this part. Now probability of D, this is D. So probability of D is equal to all the part in E, which is 35 plus 37 plus 88 plus 40, divided by the whole element, which is 320. So it's equal to 35 plus 37 plus 88 plus 40 divided by 320. So 5/8. So it's 200, 320. So it's equal to 5/8. And this is the answer of the first part. The second part, now we need the probability of D intersected with X dash. Intersected with X dash is equal to 35, 35, so 35, 37, 37, 37, and 88. So D intersected with X dash is equal to 35 plus 37 plus 88, 160. So the probability of D intersected with X dash is equal to 160 divided by 320, which is equal to half. Equal to half. And this is the answer of the second part. The third part, A3, we need the probability of D dash union Z dash. So let us start to add now D dash in everything except D. So 24, 32, 44, and 20. So let us add now the D dash union Z dash. So it's equal to, again, here we have 24, 44, 32, and 20. 24, 32, 44, and 20. This is our D dash union. Let us find Z dash. Let us add this part, 24, 40, 35, 37, 32, and 20. Okay, so the union here is equal to now 24, 32, 35, 37, 40, 44, 20. So it's equal to 24 plus 32, 35, 37, 40, 44, 20. So it's 232. So here 232. So the probability of D dash union Z dash is equal to 232 divided by 320. So it's equal to answer minus 3 divided by 320, 29 divided by 40, 29 divided by 40, which is equal to 0.725, 0.725. And this is the answer. Given that the house has driveway, so it's a D. So this part is D. Now, find the probability that there are exactly 2 cars in the household, exactly 2 cars, which is D, Z. So he need now the probability of Z at D. This is the equation that you have from the table. So take into consideration Z is equal to B and A is equal to D. So I can write now B, Z at D is equal to probability of D intersected with probability of D. So D intersected by Z here, which is 88. This is Z, this is Z. The intersection here is 88. So 88 divided by 320. And the probability of D we already calculated before, which is 5 over 8. So 5 over 8. So it's equal to 88 divided by 320 divided by 5 divided by 8. 11 over 25. So it's equal to 11 over 25, which is equal to 0.44. And this is the answer of this part. Let us go ahead to another part. Now write down two of the events D, X, Y, and Z that are mutually exclusive. So any one of them, X, let us write X and Y. Determine whether the event D and X are independent. Justify your answer. Independent. So let us see. So this is part D. Let us find now the property of D intersected with X, which is equal to P intersected with X. Here we have 40. So 40 divided by 320, which is equal to 1 over 8. Now let us find the probability of D multiplied by probability of X was equal to probability of D we already find before, which is equal to 5 over 8. 5 over 8 multiplied by the probability of X, 24 plus 40, 24 plus 40, which is 64 multiplied by 64 divided by 320. So it's equal to, let us find this answer. Now 5 multiplied by 64 divided by 8 divided by 320. 1 over 8. So now B D intersected with X is equal to B D multiplied by probability of X. So yes, it's independent. So D and X are independent. Okay, so let us go to the another part. Define in context of of this equation in the event D dash intersected with Z and D intersected with X union Y. So let us define. So now D is the house has driveway. So D dash, the houses doesn't have a driveway, and with 2 cars, with exactly 2 cars. So E I D dash union Z is meaning a house that does not have a driveway but has exactly 2 cars. Let us go ahead to another. Now D intersected with X union Y. X is no cars and Y has exactly 1 car. So the houses has no car or 1 car. So the houses which has a driveway and has 1 car or no cars. So D intersected with X union Y, a house that has driveway with fewer than 2 cars. Okay, or with 1 car or no car. Okay, let us go ahead. A machine cuts wood into pieces. The length W meters of these pieces produced by the machine are normally distributed with mean mu meters and standard deviation sigma meters. It's known that the probability of W is less than 3968 is equal to 0.1, and the probability of W bigger than 3968 and less than 4.026 is equal to 0.75. Calculate the value of mu and the value of sigma. So we need the mean and the standard deviation. Let us start to solve. So this is part A. This is our standard deviation. This is the value given, which is 3.968. All the probability less than this value, which is this part, is equal to 0.1. So probability of W less than 3.6968 is equal to probability Z is less than 3.968 minus mean divided by sigma, which is the standard deviation. This probability is equal to 0.1. So we need Z. So Z is equal to, let us go to the table, 1.2816. So minus 1.2816 is equal to 3.968 minus mu divided by sigma. So minus 1.2816 sigma is equal to 3.968 minus mu. So mu minus 1.2816 sigma is equal to 3.968. And this is our first 4.026 and bigger than 3.968. So let us start to draw. So if this is our standard deviation, here and here, this area 0.75, which is here 3.968, and here we have 4.026. This area total from the previous part is equal to 0.1. So for less than 4.026 equal to 0.1 plus 0.75 equal to 0.85. So to find this area, which is bigger than 4.026, so it will be 1 minus 0.85. It will equal to 0.15. So let us write now the equation for the probability Z is bigger than 4.026 minus mu divided by sigma. This probability is equal to 0.15. So according to the table here, this probability is equal to 1.0368. 1.0368. So we have 1.0368 is equal to 4.026 minus mu divided by sigma. So 1.0368 sigma was equal to 4.026 minus mu. So now mu plus 1.0368 sigma is equal to 4.026, and this is our second equation and 1. Now the first equation here, 1 enter, minus 1.2816 enter, 3.968 enter, and then the second one, 1 enter, 1.0368 enter, 4.026, and then enter. Now the first value of x1, mu equal to 0, it's equal to 4, mu equal to 4, and sigma equal to 0.025, 0.025, 0.025, and this is the answer of this question. Okay, so let us go ahead to another part. Now a second machine cuts wood into logos. The length L centimeter of the logo produced by this second machine are normally distributed with L to N 30 and 0.5. So mu equal to 30, sigma equal to 0.5. An outlier is value that is greater than, so this is the maximum, Q3 plus 1.5 multiplied by Q3 minus Q1, or smaller than Q1 minus 1.5 multiplied by Q3 minus Q1. A log is selected at random given that Q1 is equal to 29.7 to 3 significant figure. Find the probability that length of log is an outlier. So let us start to solve this part. So this is part B. We have mu is equal to 30 and sigma is equal to 0.5. Q1 is equal to 29.7. According to the main, Q1 plus Q3 divided by 2 is equal to 30. So 29.7 plus Q3 is equal to 2 multiplied by 30. So Q3 is equal to 2 multiplied by 30 minus 29.7. So Q3 is equal to 2 multiplied by 30 minus 29.7 is equal to 30.3. So 30.3. This is Q3. So now L bigger than Q3 plus 1.5 Q3 minus Q1. So it's bigger than Q3 is 30.3 plus 1.5, 30.3 minus 29.7. So it's bigger than 30.3 plus 1.5 multiplied by 30.3 minus 29.7. It's equal to 31.2. 31.2. So now probability of L is bigger than 31.2 is equal to probability of Z bigger than 31.2 minus 30 divided by 0.5. So it's equal to probability of Z bigger than, let us find this value, 31.2 minus 30 divided by 0.5, so 2.4. 1 minus 0.9918, which is equal to, let us find this value, 1 minus 0.9918, it's equal to 0.0082, 0.0082. So now the probability it's an outlier is equal to 2 multiplied by 0.0082. It's equal to multiplied by 2, 0.0164, 0.0164. And this is the answer of this question. Let us go ahead to another one. The number of cakes X bought by customers at a particular shop has probability distribution according to the table where A and B are customers. Given that expected value of X is equal to 2.5, show that A is equal to 0.2. So expected value equal to 2.5. So let us now start. So this is part AI. Expected value of X is equal to 2.5. So 2.5 is equal to 2.5 equal to 1 multiplied by 0.35 plus 2 multiplied by A plus 3 multiplied by A plus 4 multiplied 0.15 plus 5 multiplied by B plus 6 multiplied by B. So here 5A, 5 plus 6 plus 11B is equal to, let's find the value, 2.5 minus 0.35 minus 4 multiplied by 0.5. So the value is equal to 1.55. 1.55, and this is our first equation. We know that summation of probability is equal to 1. So again from the table, 0.35 plus A plus 0.15 plus B is equal to 1. So the second equation, 2A plus 2B is equal to 1 minus 0.35 minus 0.15, half. So it's equal to 0.5. And this is our second equation. Let us solve the both equation to find the A and B. Then 1. Now 5 enter, 11 enter, 1.55 enter, and then 2 enter, 0.5 enter. So A is equal to 1 over 5. A is equal to 1 over 5, which is equal to 0.2. And this is the first part, which is I. The second one, B is equal to 0.05. B equal to 0.05. And this is the second part of the question. Okay, let us go ahead. Now calculate variance for X plus 3. This is part B. Variance of 4x plus 3. This one is equal to, we know that the variance affects the plus here, not effect in the variance, but for effect in the variance, it's equal to 4 square variance x. And the variance x is equal to expected x squared minus expected x squared. So we need expected x squared. Expected x squared is equal to, let us find the x squared. So 1, 4, 9, 16, this is x squared. 25, 36. And A is equal to 0.2, and here 0.05, 0.05. So let us find this value. So it's 1 multiplied by 0.35 plus 4 multiplied by 0.2 plus 9 multiplied by 0.2 plus 16 multiplied 0.15 plus 25 multiplied by 0.05 plus 36 multiplied by 0.05. So expected x square is equal to, let us find this value. So 0.35 plus 4 multiplied by 0.2 plus 9 multiplied by 0.2 plus 16 multiplied 0.15 plus 25 multiplied 0.05 plus 36 multiplied 0.05. So 42 divided by 5. 42 divided by 5. So variance x is equal to 42 divided by 5 minus 2.5 square. So it's equal to, here this value minus 2.5 square, 2.15. 2.15. So variance 4x plus 3 is equal to, again, 16 variance x. So it's equal to 16 multiplied by 2.15 equal to, let us find this value, multiplied by 16 is equal to 172 divided by 5, 172 divided by 5, which is equal to 34.4. So it's equal to 34.4. And this is the answer of this part. Let us go ahead to another part. Now the cost to produce each cake, the cost of each cake is 20 cents. And the shopkeeper sells each cake for 80 cents. So the profit 80 minus 20 equal to 60 per one cake. So find the expected profit made by the shopkeeper for random selected customer buying cakes. So again, for this part, this is part C. Expected x is equal to 2.5. The profit is equal to 80 minus 20 is equal to 60 per cake. So total is equal to 2.5 multiplied by 60 is equal to, let us find this value, 0.5 multiplied by 60, 150 cents. Okay? The shopkeeper decided to run promotion for where she gives 1 free cakes to all customers who buy 4 or more cakes. So if they buy more than 4 or more, they will take 1 free. During the promotion, the number of cake Y taken away by customer buying cakes has the following probability distribution. Now, find the expected profit made by the shopkeeper for random selected customer buying a cake during the promotion. Solve this part of the question. Let us write the equation. Now, profit per one cake is equal to 60. So n cake profit is equal to n multiplied by 60 until n is less than 4. For n bigger than or equal to 4, now the profit is equal to n multiplied by 60 minus, he gave away 1, so minus 80. So let us now find the values. So profit. Here 60, which is 1 multiplied by 60. Here n is equal to 2. 2 multiplied by 60 is equal to 120. Here 3 multiplied by 60 equal to 180. Here 0, we don't have here. Now 5. So 5 multiplied by 60 minus 80. Why minus 80? Because he gave 1 for the customer. So 5 multiplied by 60 minus 80. So now 220. Here 6 multiplied by 60 minus 80. So now 6 multiplied by 60 minus 80, 280. 280. So here 280. So the expected value, let us now write the expected profit, is equal to 60 multiplied by 3/40 plus 120 multiplied by 4/40 plus 180 multiplied by 3/40 plus 220 multiplied by 22 divided by 40 plus 280 multiplied by 8 divided by 40. So expected profit is equal to, let us find this value. So 60 multiplied by 3 plus 120 multiplied by 4 plus 180 multiplied by 3 plus 220 multiplied by 22 plus 280 multiplied by 8 divided by 40, 207.